What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's I, James, ReadOptionAgency.com, 22 years selling full-time on eBay. And we are Monday morning. Got eBay orders, got Posh, got True Gather. All right. I hate these the spam email that comes in that says your account's been suspended. That's just like PTSD type of stuff. Can't do that. Can't do that. All right. Close some of these windows. Good Lord. All right. So how was your weekend? Mine, for the most part, was good, except for yesterday. Fell flat on its face. Still at that 16% down for 31 days. It will not leave that spot. No matter what I do, no matter what changes, then it's taken away to even it back down to that. It was like near 12, and then yesterday happened and pumped it back up. It makes you wonder if the conspiracies are correct. So like Thursday was 663, Friday was 748, Saturday was 661, then yesterday dropped down to 381. I rode $200 for most of the day. It was pretty bad. But just to show you the difference, last night was the first, I'm guessing, here's my take on it. eBay was having so many issues on Sunday that it was just, they were doing maintenance or something during the day. Because actually overnight, I had sales almost every hour of the night. Like it wasn't shut down. So, and then overnight, so we were at 9:43 a.m. I'm at $130. So, can't figure this stuff out, and I'm not trying anymore. So, let's see. And it looked like the promoted was the issue yesterday, because I actually had 9 organic sales, but only 17 promoted. So when, the day before was 34, 40, 34, 25, 25, 35, 31, and yesterday being 17. And Sundays used to be my biggest day. So today, 2 organic, 6 promoted. But that being said, Poshmark, I think, was my biggest day yet yesterday. So for Posh, 11 days in, we're at $349. Yesterday was a $57 day on Posh for me. Already $12 for today. So we are growing the Posh. Guess we'll get into more question and comments since those have been slacking lately. And I'm trying to avoid talking about the eBay issues too much, because yesterday was just a poop show. A shit show, you say? If you don't know by now yet, I got another channel set up called The Sold Business. Link should be below if you would like to subscribe there. It's going to be top selling items from eBay, so we can learn from it. But I'm also directing it toward the outside audience, people who like looking at expensive items or what things sold for and things like that. So the first video was put up yesterday about VHS tapes. So if you want to subscribe there and check out that video, I'd appreciate it. See if I can get that one monetized quicker than the Dolly channel, since it covers a broader spectrum of people who would enjoy it. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, so I have a video up for that. I'm gonna try to do 1 a day for that channel to start out, and then might do a couple a day, if I'm in that mood to go, I'm putting 2 up today type of thing. So we'll see. we'll see how it goes. But hoping to grow that to the outside audience too. So let's get into some question and comments. We can focus more on there today. Since I got a little bit to ship here. All right, I turned off my international sales yesterday. I haven't had one sale from it, and my store feels like it's been shut off except for a few rare sales bursts. And mine's shut off because I ship internationally, so that's the only reason mine is. Is there a way in the future you can show us how you do it via the phone app? I have health issues and I'm always walking in circles, so sitting down or using my laptop is limited to certain things. I have the video, how to create 200 listings in one day, I believe. The link should be below all my channels. You can check that out. I break everything down in more detail in that video. Tech and Sports is shutting down his clothing store next year, but he is working on a private hat store that he will run out of his house. I wonder if that's him. No, the hat channel I looked at was big. The store wasn't big, but their operation was big. Well, maybe it could be. It's in a big space. I know that. So if he's going to do a hat out of his house, hey, where did you get the hat idea from? Let's see. Absolutely terrible weekend for sales here, says Josh. Comment, I had 3 total sales. I made more than I had literally 1/50th of my current listings. This has now been going on for months. Posh is extra, but sales are not steady. I'm glad you are getting sales right now. Posh for me has been pretty steady. I think I had one day last month. Don't quote me on that because I don't. I remember having one day that nothing sold. But then again, at the beginning, there could have been a couple too. But as for this month, 11 days in, I've had at least one sale every day. So for the little amount of items I have up there, it's pretty consistent for my stuff. And the slow, long-tailed stuff I have, because I don't even have all my good stuff over there yet, because I only put over there what has been ended and relisted, at the moment. Then I move it over to Vendu. So I did do a lot of t-shirts yesterday, but I did the older t-shirts, not necessarily the better, higher ones. So because I was ending and selling similar on older merchandise, so I was moving that over. How often do you share your closet, James? Well, it depends on, you can only do 6,000 shares per day. So at first I was doing 5. Now I'm down to, I believe, 2 shares per day because I've got about 2,700. And then I also do closet shares for others for a full day of other people. So I think that usually takes up about 1,000, if I remember correctly. So, but we're down to 2 shares per day. So the closer I get to that 6,000, it'll be 1 share all day. It'll just be rolling. So, way to adapt, James, our greatest human strength. Thank you for showing us your process. It helps us smaller sellers so much. That's great, James. You can see everything now on my picture taking videos I've been doing. Thank you for being transparent and sharing your numbers every day with us. It's encouraging as well as helps us to understand how slow or not eBay is for the day when looking at our own numbers. Looking forward to more videos. Question, how do you get all those packages to the carrier? I got a car. I put them in the car. I carry them and put them in the car, and then I drive the car, and I'm like, beep, beep, get out of my way. Beep, beep. I am on a mission to the post office. That's how I do it. Usually not that dramatic, but I think you get the picture. Hi, James. Would you ever consider changing your hat listing process to make slightly less generic listings? No, because I want to do them quick, because I got a lot of stuff that will just sit, or, long tail stuff. So on long tail items, you got to list quick. That's how you make your money. I see you use the term may have stains on every hat, no matter what the condition is. Yes. That's to make people look, even though people don't really read the description anymore. So for me to sit there and look at every hat, and then if I miss one little spot and it's not there, then it leads to BS, So I learned that a long time ago with CDs and stuff. That's why I put may have a light scratch on it that won't hurt the play of the disc. Just keep it generic so you can move it. You can list as quick as you can. That's got to do that. So it's about, for my store, it's about volume when it comes to listing. It's not about the quality. People can, if they're concerned about the quality, they can look at the pictures, and most do. If they're concerned about the full, a spotless thing, they're going to look at the pictures no matter what you put in the listing. So it just makes people pay more attention if they do read it. So then they can make a better decision if they want to buy it or not. And then the more of the liabilities on their shoulders if they don't like what it is, then they're not just blaming you for every little thing out of the blue that they missed in the picture. So kind of makes it easier. How about 22 years selling online on places like Posh, Mercari, and eBay? Because I'm only a month and almost a half into Posh full time. So, thanks, James. Subbed, excited to see what's to come about my new video, the sold business. The sold. I was trying to play off, items that are sold, plus play off the word gold, sold, gold, and business. I wanted business in there to try to bring in the different lookers. So all my tag words are like, business, stock market, hard goods, invest in hard goods, different things like around that area. Trying to, and then, the most expensive and wealth and how the wealthy spend their money, and trying to go at that angle. Step 1, remove pentagram from form. Step 1, remove pentagram form clothing. Okay. Whatever you say. Doesn't sound like you are aware changing promoted rates doesn't change the rate to those who previously clicked on the ads at the old rate. No, I am aware of that. It's just normal people who click on it don't always come back unless they're repeat buyers. When you change your rate, you're going to see automatic sales at that new rate. And how I can tell that is because you can, A, look into your sold and see how much percentage was taken out by doing math. And B, when somebody sends you an offer, it tells you what the percentage is. So if you change your offer, you can see you do get sales automatically at that new percent. But yes, anybody who's clicked on your thing, it stays at that for 30 days. So yes, I am aware of that. And if you watch my videos, you would know that. So watch them all. How dare you skip around? How dare your time be precious? Very expedient process. Thanks for sharing. See, that's what I'm trying to do with, I appreciate all your guys' support on all these weird videos I'm doing, like with the picture taking and stuff. I'm doing it just to get more content out there. Plus, if you guys like watching that kind of stuff or use it as a work with me, I know there's some of you that do that. Also, too, they're like fishing videos for me. I get to play with the thumbnail, I get to play with the title to try to pull more people into the channel. So it's not always about making the content. There's always more than one reason for the content. How about that? I'm doing it to motivate myself to put more content out, because the more content you put out, the more views you can get and the more money you can make. Then also there's obviously the ones who like to work with the videos, doing the work with me style type of things. Then there's the new ones who may have not seen the process yet. And then there's the fishing aspect of it also. So there's many different reasons for a video. And I find it funny when I do like a different type of video and you get people mad. Oh, I'm unsubscribing. What, having variety is bad because you don't want to have to pick? You want to watch everything? Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm about wanting to watch all my videos, but I don't appreciate the fact that you don't realize you can pick and choose what you want to watch. And it just like goes way over my head. Like, I don't get it. Like, if I look at somebody's video channel and I go, oh, I'll watch that one, or that's not my thing. I'll watch this one. That one's it's choice. it's like getting mad at somebody for uploading something you don't like when you're watching something else that's on the channel. Seems pretty damn selfish in my eyes. So it makes no sense to me. So like, whatever. When you talked about the cheap hat guy, it makes me think you should consider doing progressive markdowns on your items like I do. Well, that's what I started after I saw him. That's what I said in the video that I believe that you're talking on. I said I went down and the stuff that's been in my store for 3 years, I dropped the price on it. So I am doing that. And I said that in that video. Thanks for this. That was the 10 most expensive Disney collectibles on this channel. I went ahead and left it on this channel, and I'm going to put my link in the comments for the new channel on that. So that's why I decided to leave it, but I keep forgetting to do that. Love the videos, but the commercials come on blambo, so loud. Anyway, love your assistance. I don't control the volume of the commercials, but I have been thinking about, I've been seeing people wear those microphones, but using their phone. So I'm going to look, see if there's a Bluetooth microphone. If it doesn't wear the battery down too fast on the phone, then my volume will go up. So then maybe there'll be a better level when the commercial comes on. Because I know recording like this, the volume is not as high. So you have to turn it up a little bit more. So I'm going to try to remember to look into that today. When you go over what you sold your items for, I'm assuming that is without shipping. How are you doing your shipping? Watch my videos. It's funny when somebody gets on a video and it's their first time watching a video and they got all these questions and they don't. You can tell they don't watch any of the other videos. Watch the other videos, you get all the answers you need. Yes. For Mercari, I have a shipping printer app downloaded and rotate the label and resize it in an application. And then it prints on my thermal printer. Okay. Once my Mercari gets rolling, I'll look into that. Why would they make it so difficult, though? What? There are like so many things on so many of these platforms that are like, from our standpoint, we're like, duh, why wouldn't you do that? But yet it's not being done. Like for me, like Posh, setting up a media mail situation. They should have done that a long time ago. That would move a whole lot more media. eBay, just fix your damn site. Period. Stop closing tickets when I even send you a video showing the error just because you can't recreate it. But yet it happens to me almost every time. With Mercari, make the printing easy. But I'm not too much into Mercari yet, so I only got like still the same amount of items up there, but I sold 2 so far, so that's good. James, what size boxes do you use for hats? 8 by 6 by 4. Where do you buy those boxes? I would suggest just buying the cheapest place you can find them, but if you need them quick, Uline's the quickest. New to the channel, where do you get your hat shipping boxes from? What are the measurements, please? 8 by 6 by 4. Watch some videos and you'll know more, or you'll learn more. Basement warehouse life. For life. Basement side. That's my B. basement side instead of west side, east side, basement side. Never mind. Yeah, I had an idea last night when I was sleeping. Like on the 10 most expensive videos, I'm like, how can I try to capitalize on like the current things that are going on? So I'm like, well, I could do like the 10 highest priced Trump items, the 10 highest priced Joe Biden items, the 10 highest priced Jimmy Buffett items since he just passed away. So I could start look for topics that are trending like on the news feeds or whatever, or a lot of the reactors, and kind of just see if I can hone in on something like that and do like a 10 most expensive of something else. So I think that's how I'm going to try to target a bigger audience and try to see if I can get my videos into the more popular feeds on that new channel. So we'll see. Let's get to shipping some of this stuff so I can get to the post office and get some work done. Let me see. I'm not going to accept that offer though. No, I will not. Way too low. Just decline, go away. If you're serious, you come back with bigger amount. Don't ask me what that accent was because you'll just call me racist if I try to say it with somebody or something. All right. First up, we got to open stamps on this one. We got to open PayPal on this one because we got a True Gather order. So I'm going to knock that out of the way first. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm like, why am I there? First up, we got Jackal Island hat. Jackal Island, Georgia. Sold on True Gather. Headed to West Palm Beach, Florida. And that sold for $11. Okay, let's get this puppy started. My hats are flying, so that's at least good to see. Because I've got tons of hats still upstairs waiting to be listed, so. So I may just focus on hats today. Try to get a bunch of hats listed. And they're picking, hats are picking up on Posh for me too, so that's good to see. And my stomach's growling at you. It's good to hear my stomach growling because that means I'm eating less. I am gorging less. I'm trying to act like there's no cookies in the house. Because every time I walk in the kitchen, I'll grab a cookie. There's no cookies in the house, James. There's no cookies in the house. There's no cookies in the house. You're just imagining there are cookies in the house. There are no cookies in the house. And I ended up getting a club sandwich from that place the boys went to last night to get some food. So I got a club sandwich today for my lunch and my dinner. Why is this not printing? I hit this thing. Okay. Thought I hit it twice, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Yes, I did. There it is. It's delayed. I thought I hit it twice. I was wondering why. Talking and not paying attention, and thought, well, maybe I didn't hit it twice. Nope, James, this is True Gather. You got to scan it. That's my stomach saying hi to you. Why is this being delayed? I'm going to have to restart this computer, I guess. right. I got an email from Posh saying that my little farm playset that I shipped out, I think it was Friday, hadn't been scanned yet. I think it was Friday. I'm like, that's a pretty good sized box. Why hasn't it been scanned yet? There ain't no box laying around here, so I know I took it. Hopefully it'll get scanned today. Alrighty. The Posh this morning that sold is the Makita hat. That sold for $12. Yesterday, because I don't think I updated you guys on what I sold on Posh. Let me see here. I sold a St. Louis Cardinals hat. Then I sold a bundle, a U.S. Polo Association hat, Bonehead hat, and a Levi's hat, all in one order. Then the I Love Country Music Branson hat. And then another bundle, Dr. Seuss Christmas Grinch shirt with a Pentatonics tour shirt. A Chicago Bears shirt, an Ameren Transmission Polo, Ameren Electric, and then the Fanta soda shirt. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats. So, and they were all, one was polo, the rest were tees. So hats are picking up there, so that's good to see because I got lots of hats. All right. One thing I noticed too is getting back into a good headspace. Now, of course, eating less. And, I need to get back to exercising. Right now, I just got so much going on with these videos and with eBay and cross-posting. I just keep telling myself I don't have time to go ride the bike or walk the stairs or even take a bath if I did get sweaty. Like, you don't have time to take a bath every day. What are you, insane? But I'm catching myself since my head's getting freer, getting back into my normal state where my body's moving more when I'm standing around. Like with the music or whatever the case may be, and just be like, that there alone will be better than being a zoned out zombie. So at least my body is moving, burning a little bit more calories because I'm being more animated. There's the word I'm looking for. I'm being more animated. I don't even click on these people left comments on bundles anymore. And this person, can I get measurements? And I'm like, look in the pictures. Can I get measurements? Can I get measurements on both of these? Yeah, look on the pictures. All right, what am I doing? That was Posh. We're doing eBay now, James. All right. Look at the pictures, man. Please, look at the pictures and leave me alone. Okay. Print shipping labels. There's a Canada. There's a bull. See, when I said the eBay didn't look like it shut down overnight, got a Canada, got a Bulgaria. When's the last time you sent to Bulgaria, right? And a UK. See, That's when eBay doesn't shut down overnight, or I feel like it wasn't shut down, I will get those places like Bulgaria, and just oddball places will always just pop up. And when it seems like they shut down overnight, I don't get those cool places. So it's good to see. It's good to see. It's nice to see. All right. Let's get just started. Were you guys okay with the ship with me, or the take pictures with me video yesterday, where I used an independent band, which I still did not put the link on the comments of that, which I need to do that. I liked it better because it's stuff I enjoy listening to. So, Outback Australia hat that sold for $10.50. Headed to North Carolina. North Carolina. And this is for the hats. Rick, you just bought yourself a hat. Next up, we've got One World. Army style hat, sold for $10.50. Headed to West Hills, California. Tanner, you just bought yourself a hat. Tanner. And next up, we've got Jimmy Buffett. Maybe I'll do a Jimmy Buffett video today. Who else passed recently? Maybe I'll look see who passed recently. Maybe do two current topics today and see how they play out. Even though Jimmy Buffett's usually, when a death of a celebrity happens, it lasts maybe 4 days at the most, and then it kind of dies down. So maybe a little late for it, but still it'd be interesting. So Jimmy Buffett CD sold for $4.20. This will not be in the list. Headed to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And if you're not aware, and again, thank you guys for affiliates. The Vindu affiliate link below, which I got another one of those this morning, a couple yesterday. And then the Giro pack, save 10%. Use the code UrbanPicker at checkout for bubble mailers and poly bags. And I got one of these this morning from you guys, so thank you guys. And I think I got one yesterday. So much appreciated. That's like a new income for me that I never, just like a surprise out of, like, so I'm like eating it up, like, wee, all excited about it. Like a little kid. So we're going 3 on that. And Carl. It's definitely, if you haven't started cross-listing yet and you're still sweating over eBay, I'm telling you, get to cross-listing. And I'm not just saying this because I got a Vendu link below and you can save 25% on your first month, but I'm just saying it because if you watched my videos, you've seen how my headspace has changed since I've got something else to focus on in a positive direction and has given me positive feedback. You know, only 2,700 items over there so far, but yet, you know, I'm getting consistent sales for my low, long tail, you know, slow sell through stuff. So don't be shy. And I wish I had more time to start with Macari, because there's so many of you guys out there who's saying, and I'm passing this on along to ones who don't know, is that Macari sales are rocking for a lot of people. So don't be shy. If you're just sitting, if you're if you don't have a death pile and you can't go out and buy because the eBay sales aren't there, spend that little bit of money on that Vendu and get to cross listing. Give it a shot. Even you pay the one amount, move your items over, and then lower it to the lower amount for next month and months beyond, and just get that stuff done. Take that leap. I'm telling you, it will alleviate stress, being that you have something else to focus on with a different income that don't appear to have any site issues. And I will say this, use Flip. Mind Ripper 2 CD, part of the Hastings thing, headed to North Carolina. Sold for $7. So, Bobby J. And Flip is for Poshmark, and it is free. I mean, I use Vendu for cross listing. I use Flip for the other. For the other stuff. The stuff. All right, next up, Mamas and Papas CD. Headed to Massachusetts, sold for $5. Go ahead and change that out. I know I got some around that aren't cracked. Jack. Next up, we've got a hawk. A hawk. Especially with fourth quarter coming up, that's going to be your best time to see results. Columbia Sportswear hat. Sold for $8, headed to Wichita, Kansas. Had a little air bubble there or something. Had to get out. James. Whoops, I don't want to use this for this box. Forgot. Forgot. Grabbed the wrong one. Next up, another hat. Another hat. Another hat. American Backhaulers hat. Headed to Illinois. The Plains, Illinois, sold for $10.50. The Plains. Paul. Why does that name look so familiar? I wonder if he's a repeat buyer or something. The last name. The name looks familiar. Next up, we've got a new Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt in the purple colorway. New with tags, 2XL. Sold for $12. Headed to Cortland, Mississippi. In my crooked letter I, crooked letter I, hump back I. Was that a national thing of how to spell Mississippi? M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. That's how we learn how to spell it as kids. Amelia. I'm curious to know if you guys, where you're at, and if you did it that way too. Next up, we've got PS3, NCAA 08, headed to Florida City, Florida, sold for $5. And that's a here, 5. George. Thank you for your order, George. Much appreciated. Next up, we've got a Rams cap. Headed to Templeton, California. Sold for $7. The dollars. I like doing those top 10 things because it refreshes my memory and gives me new things to think about. So if I'm out and about sourcing, adding to the noggin. Adding information to the noggin. Ooh, that one went up one. It's 8, but still the same price, I believe. Another James. And the last U.S. eBay order is the Hoey hat, headed to Maryville, Tennessee, sold for $14. But like cross-listing, giving me something else to focus on, doing all these extra videos, the 2 other channels, giving me other things to focus on, and then your guys' support on the affiliate stuff, it's put me in a totally different headspace. So I just want to thank you guys literally from the bottom of my heart, because it's you guys that are, even though they're not, well, the affiliates I consider a huge success. The other channels, even though most of you guys are not going over to them, I understand. It's cool. But the fact that I can concentrate on building it is really cool for me. But just the ones, you guys who have supported those other channels, I deeply, gratefully thank you guys for. I don't want to sound like, because I say it, I feel like if I say it too much, it sounds fake. But I'm just, like, I've always been like a person who enjoys the little things and enjoys them every day. I mean, that's how I survived growing up, is the little things mattered, had a huge impact, and got me to the next day. So I feel like you guys are a big part of me being able to focus away from the bullshit we have to deal with the eBay website, and to concentrate on positive things that are growing. You know, you're seeing results, or at least that I'm seeing results from, that I'm able to put my efforts into. So I don't want to sound fake when I keep saying it, but it really does mean a lot. Chuck. And just even just the simple like of a video, you know. It's pretty cool. All right. Purchase. Part ship. Doink. All right. Chuck. I remember not to print my scan form. Oh, wait, it is Monday. I can probably scan it twice on Monday, or print it twice on Monday. So I think I can print it up today and be okay with it. I think. Or will I not be because I printed it last night? Maybe I'll play it safe and just leave it and turn that one in tomorrow. Body. Carl. Tanner. And Rick. All right. Next up, we've got headed to Bulgaria. We've got the 511 tactical hat. Sold for $10.50. Baby, here I am. Huh? How is it saved on there? Okay. 7, 10.50. And you need a number. Next up, we've got Magnum Technologies hat. Sold for $10, headed up to Canada. $10. And lastly, Corlia Nostalgia CD. Headed to the UK. Sold for $20. That was 20 British pounds. Actually. 20 British pounds. All right. So I started pulling video with this stuff, so I'll add more to that and have that up later. So I should have a pulling video later. Hopefully at least a couple of picture taking videos. Probably going to be all hats because I'm going to focus on hats today. I'm going to make myself do 2 videos for the new channel, The Sold Business. So we'll do Jimmy Buffett, and then I'll pick something for the second one. Don't know yet what. And then I got to come up with a Dolly skit. I've got one brewing in my head, but I'm trying to find a funny ending for it. So I'm trying to find an idea for a funny ending to the idea I have. So if I come up with that idea, finish that idea today, I'll put it out too. So, all right. That is all for today. Well, at least for this video. So thanks everybody again for all the love and support and the affiliates and the likes and the subscribes. And we will see you all in the next video. Later.